We're making a chocolate no-churn ice cream. This means that we don't need any ice cream machine or any specialist equipment to achieve a delicious, scoopable chocolate ice cream. We're going to melt our chocolate, add all of our ingredients into a blender, any type of blender, add the melted chocolate and blend it together. So while our chocolate's melting, I'm adding our soy milk, sugar, a pinch of salt, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. This just keeps the ice cream nice and soft. We have some vanilla paste. Vanilla is every pastry chef's favorite seasoning. And then we have our glucose syrup. So then our chocolate has melted. It's nice and warm, around 45 degrees Celsius. And it's important that it's really well melted so that it combines really well, and also to add some warmth at this stage so we get a nice emulsion happening. Then we just blend it. Whatever type of blender you have will do a great job. We have a lovely thick mixture that we're going to pour into a tray. And this is our rich chocolate flavored ice cream base, which we're going to whip and then freeze into ice cream. So we just want to pour it into a shallow tray to make sure that we're getting a nice thin layer that will chill down quickly. Get as much as you can out. Then we just place a piece of cling film on top, just to make sure that it doesn't get any pockets of moisture, and so that it cools down nice and evenly. And then in the fridge for at least 4 to 6 hours until it's 5 degrees. So it's really important that we are chilling our bowl and our base before whipping it. Our chocolate base is set in a nice kind of creamy texture. You can see there. So I'm just going to put it in the bowl. It looks like a set custard, but that's going to loosen up as we whip it. This base should take 3 to 5 minutes to whip. If it still looks quite liquid and it hasn't taken on any air after 5 minutes, just put it back in the freezer for 20 minutes, let it chill right down, and then continue as we have. So we're whipping this until we have a nice soft peak. It should be a bit lighter in color and just look like a nice whipped cream or mousse, not too firm. Otherwise the finished product can be a bit too light and a bit too creamy. And then you can see by comparison the color of the unwhipped base and the whipped base. And you can see that changing color just shows that we have some aeration in here, which is going to give us that beautiful scoopable texture. Beautiful, soft, intensely chocolate, no-churn ice cream. So you don't need any special equipment for this, no ice cream machine, no batch freezer, just a mixing bowl with a whisk. But I would recommend using an electric one just to make light work of it, because there's quite a bit of whisking. You can see we have this really nice moussey texture. So we just want to press some parchment paper onto the top of this. You want to put this in the freezer for at least 6 hours, but preferably overnight. If you're storing this in the freezer for extended periods, just keep it well wrapped, but make sure to leave it out for 2 minutes before scooping it for the best texture. It is so intense in a way that chocolate ice creams normally are, but it's still so creamy and so indulgent, silky, smooth.